Hi boys and girls, it's Will again, and today you're joining me in a beautiful bright yellow field of oilseed rape, which will eventually become cooking oil. It can run cars, and it also, these yellow flowers produce a lot of pollen, which is very good for bees. As well as the pollen provided by this field of oilseed rape, all hedges have got lots of flowers on. So this blackthorn, that's coming out, that's got its flowers. This is a crab apple. See, leaves have been touched up a little bit. Frost, so crab apples coming out. This is a apple tree that was planted, God knows, years and years and years ago in the hedge. Probably a ploughman threw his apple core out and that set seed. So what does pollen look like? Well, it's in the top of these flowers here. If I do that and bring my hand away, see all that yellow on my hand? That is pollen. And that is what is collected by the bees. And the bees collect the pollen in pollen sacs, which are on their back legs. And they fly this all the way back to their house, which is known as a hive or a colony. Each hive has one colony of bees. When the bees have collected their pollen, they bring it back to their house. You can see here, bees are coming in and bees are going out. So this is called a hive. In this hive is one colony of bees. We've got 2, 3, 4 beehives. So we have 4 colonies. Now each colony of bees can produce up to 11 kilograms of honey per season, which would be through the summer. You can see them all moving around. So to produce that, bees have to fly an awfully long way. A honeybee can fly up to 5 miles per day, one bee, to find food. So there are 40,000 bees in there. So whilst bees forage around about a mile normally from their hive, depending on the amount of availability of pollen. And see, these bees are very lucky because they live there, and that is the equivalent of you having a larder or a fridge right outside your bedroom door. So they don't have to go very far at all. But with that in mind, each colony of bees, each hive, has the capacity to fly from the earth to the moon every day to collect honey, or collect pollen to make honey. Isn't that incredible? So they forage on everything. Obviously the oilseed rape, there's dandelions, little blue flowers, I think they're called forget-me-nots, I'm not sure. So it all produces pollen, and they all forage and produce honey. Now honey's a wonderful thing, remarkable thing. If you suffer from bad hay fever, for instance, if you can get hold of some local honey, they say that will stop your hay fever, or at least help it. Olden days, the Greeks used to call it the food of the gods. So that gives you something to think about. And the Romans, in some cases, used to pay their taxes. Did you know that honeybees have 6 legs, 4 wings, and 5 eyes? And they navigate by using the sun. So almost like a sundial. They know from the position of the sun where their hive is. That's how they get backwards and forwards. As well as honey, bees also produce beeswax. To make 1 pound of beeswax, the bees must visit up to 30 million flowers. That is a lot of trips. I hope you've learned something about honeybees. As a farmer, without bees, we're kind of knackered. We need them to pollinate all of our crops to produce food for you guys. If you want more information on bees, You can find information on the internet. You can go onto the Soil Association website. They've got some really good bee facts. Or you can go onto the British Beekeepers Association website. If you just type in bee facts on Google, it will come up and you can learn all about bees. But in the meantime, enjoy your honey.